As small business owners and entrepreneurs, we tend to want complete control over every decision, task, and process. While we wear many hats, it's simply not possible to be everywhere at once, nor is it feasible to handle every aspect of the business ourselves. This has led to the increasingly popular decision that many of us pursue, which is outsourcing. Knowing when to outsource or keep the work in-house can make or break the growth and longevity of your business. Done well, outsourcing can streamline your operations, create meaningful partnerships, lead to powerful resources, and provide you more time to focus on strategically growing your business. On the other hand, outsourcing when you shouldn't can compromise your reputation, disrupt your message, stunt growth, and even send you on a tailspin that you may never recover from. Here at SBS, we spent more than a decade discovering what's best to outsource. Join us today as we discuss some of our top tips on outsourcing. Hi there, I'm Jonathan Bill with SBS Accounting and Advisors. Before we get into the content today, I want to take the opportunity to welcome everyone to the channel. Thank you for being here. I hope this video helps you as you strive to grow your business. If you haven't already subscribed, I would ask that you do. It really helps us grow the channel and reach new people. And while you're at it, be sure to hit that notification bell too so that you get notified of all our new videos as we post them. As we discuss the topic today, leave a comment of when you think is the best time to outsource. Do you have any positions that you outsource? And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And like the video if you'd like to see more content like this from us in the future. Now let's get into the video. In this digital age, outsourcing has never been easier or more efficient. Still, you must make smart choices on when to outsource. Here are some of the top reasons. Number one, when my time is best spent elsewhere. As a small business owner, your time is extremely valuable. It's a win anytime you can get something done well that gives you more time to focus on running and growing your business and doesn't put you in a hole. Look at any tasks that are vital to your operations, but not a key part of your actual strategy. For example, while it's imperative that you and your business handle the sale of a product, it's best to outsource the delivery of that product, a cost-effective solution that enables you to spend more time on strategic tasks. Number two, when the job can be done better. When you're the owner or in charge, it can be hard to admit that others can do some things better than you can. But the sign of a great leader is knowing when to delegate and when to tap into other resources to get things done in the best way possible. Take your bookkeeping and accounting. Staying on top of your books and running payroll are very complicated and time-consuming. At SBS, that is what we love to do and where our expertise lies. And with ever-changing tax laws and always changing employment compliance issues, a good CPA is also extremely valuable. Other examples of outsourced services include graphic design, website management, HR, digital marketing, social media management, and administrative tasks. Typically, if there's something you are not good at or are struggling to do well in-house, there's a company out there that specializes in that area and could potentially be a lifesaver for you. Number three, when you can reduce cost and it makes sense. While cash flow and making more money are always considerations, they shouldn't be your top reason for outsourcing. It all comes down to assessing the cost and time of the specific task at hand. Does it make sense to outsource something for said price when factoring in the time and manpower it would take if kept in-house? For example, when it comes to a software developer who can monitor your back-end systems and continually update your website, it might be worth outsourcing. Unless you have the connections to quickly recruit an expert in this field, it makes sense to seek help elsewhere. These contract workers are becoming increasingly more desired and available, and when thinking about something that may only need someone's attention one day per week, hiring someone full-time just doesn't make sense. Let's look now at when not to outsource. When you decide to outsource and start establishing a rhythm, it's tempting to outsource just about everything. Don't do it. It's one step forward, two steps back, as the old saying goes. Here are some of the top reasons not to outsource. Number 1, when it compromises your core. When it comes to your company's mission and how you serve your clients, your team needs to be at the forefront. For example, when presenting your product or service to a potential customer, your staff is typically the best option because only they have the intimate knowledge of your product or service necessary to make the sale. Another example might be billing your customers. If you have a complicated customer invoicing process, you may choose to do that in-house while letting your outsourced bookkeeper be responsible for the other facets of your accounting. Sending an invoice to your customer for the wrong amount is not a chance that you can afford to take as a small business owner. Number 2, when it takes away your control. Just because you outsource something doesn't necessarily mean you lose control. However, it is something you have to watch for. If you task someone on the outside to handle certain files and documents and they deny you access to those things, that's a giant red flag. You should have the rights and access to everything related to your business. When outsourcing, make sure you establish clear guidelines from the get-go. You must be able to monitor the status of all tasks and meet regularly to make improvements and adjustments. Number 3, when promoting and retaining staff. You know your business and employees better than anyone. Outsourcing how you go about developing and promoting team members must be left in the hands of you and your leadership team. In developing your team, you or your managers must be the ones to train them so that they know exactly what you want and expect. Keeping great team members around means knowing what it takes to keep them happy and leading by example, which can only be done by your internal staff. As you might imagine, deciding when to outsource and when to hire in-house can be complicated. Outsourcing can be a very valuable strategy to taking your business to the next level, relieving stress and giving you more time to focus on growing your business. At the same time, you must work with the people you outsource to in order to make sure that they know how the nature of your industry's culture and language works. Otherwise, lack of communication and understanding will impede progress. We know this can be very overwhelming, but don't worry because we are here to help. If you have any questions about outsourcing or want to get started on a plan to do so, please reach out to us by phone or by email. And if you've made it this far in the video, I want to thank you for watching. And please be sure to check out our YouTube channel and website for other helpful resources. Again, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so and don't forget to hit that notification bell and leave a comment on when you think is the best time to outsource.